Thank you, Jay Liddy. Turn 1 grindstone. And moving the cards all the way to the far end of the table. Okay. Here's Delver. Oh, unfortunately, the phone is a little blown out, so we'll keep our eyes on life totals, everyone. We'll keep our eyes on it, and we will figure it out. All right, here's Ingenious Smith.
Oh, I see. You have 3 cards?
3 cards.
I mean, whoever.
Why did this? I just rolled.
Top 3 cards, put
Top 4 cards.
Top 4 cards.
I have
Put
3
an artifact in your hand.
Yeah.
6 and a 2.
Oh, sure.
And then the rest go on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I was like, he had me going along with it too. I was like, yeah.
Soul Guide Lantern, I reveal.
No, you're right. I did that.
No, I looked at it actually. So that's him.
I totally forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I get this.
You just showed me.
Have fun.
Oh, all right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to reveal the cards from Ingenious Smith, but that was just a goof. Soul Guide Lantern was the artifact to hand for Eddie, and here's an Insectile Aberration. Cosmic Coil, former Hype Train conductor Cosmic Coil says, I believe Eddie's preferred deck name is Plumber. Okay. There you go. Alia says, I think I lost to lands in under 15 minutes in one event I've been to recently. That does happen. That does happen. Okay, so Ethersworn Canonist being cast here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll try to stay on top of life totals. Appreciate that. We unfortunately lost our life total indicator on the board. The camera kind of overcorrects for the exposure of the phone relative to the table. Overcompensates, I should say. All right. We have some help in chat. And I appreciate that. Okay, so Saga on the board, Ethersworn Canonist, Grindstone, Ingenious Smith now with 1+1/+1 counter on it. Caracas also for Eddie, but we won't be seeing Ragavan. Here's Expressive Iteration for John. 64% favored for Painter, says chat. Taking one look at Ethersworn Canonist here. Polluted Delta put into exile. Most likely will be played. It's played. And that should be the end of turn. Eddie turns Saga up to 2. Ancient Den. Triggers Ingenious Smith. A Painter wins the game here, assuming everything resolves. Here's the Soul Guide Lantern we knew about. It's going to exile a sorcery. One less option for one less type for Delirium. An attack for 5. All right. Taking 5. And a bolt on Ethersworn Canonist on end step. Saving it for end step in case a Painter comes down. A little risky not to. Asphalt says 8 casts and High Tide will cost me this about the same to buy. Which does chat recommend for LGS level competition? I mean, if High Tide is your kind of deck, Yeah, that's fine. But 8 cast is a much better deck, I would say. And if I were you, I'd probably go with 8 cast. And it looks like everybody in chat says 8 cast as well. I agree with turn 0 games. High Tide is just not really a thing. Brainstorm resolving here for John.
Graveyard.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about
No
what I'm
problem.
doing next.
How do we Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I'll pass. I'll pass this juice.
I'll ponder. Okay.
And I'll
It just attaches it to you.
But he's good. He's good.
Yeah, yeah. Not when I put it in play from like another zone. When I
8 cast has a lot of creatures like Sai and Emery and that whole cast of characters. Force of Will, whole bunch of artifacts. Urza Saga, you end up with Thoughtcast and Thought Monitor in the deck. Hence the name 8 cast. You got 8 Thoughtcasts basically in the deck. We have a lot of foil Delver decks floating around New York City, that's for sure. Wasteland activating Urza Saga in response. Dave Kaplan puts it best. 8 cast is good if you enjoyed accounting classes in school. We're going to pin that. Dirk says, I played a 8 cast Mirror for the first time on Monday. Absolute nightmare of a match. That sounds terrible, actually. That sounds awful. Perfy is here, everybody. Perfy arrived. Just in case anybody was wondering. Right on time. Did Roland tell you they bully me? Bully? Like bully? I don't know what you mean. Every blue mirror in Legacy is pretty rough. That is not true, actually. That's false. Roland bullied you? I'm assuming you mean you saw Roland at the Buffalo Chicken Dip event in Ohio. How did you do in that event, Perfy? Bert, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Is 8 cast a blue deck? It is. 4-2 lost round 1 to Roland. We've all been there. We've all lost a round to Roland, that's for sure. Grindstone being activated here. I don't know life totals.
Okay, good.
Is that
Rob?
Are you looking up
I'll pass.
Yeah, I got it. It's part of the cost.
I wouldn't you might not want to have
Yeah, I don't think I do. I like the other two guys. Oh, have a pitch. I was gonna like maybe try it.
I'm completely lost where we are on life totals after reading chat. If anybody in chat knows, please let me know. My bad. It's really hard to keep track.
Resolves.
The playmat is a Japanese alternate art of Nihiri, not Stoneforge Mystic. If I said Stoneforge Mystic, I misspoke. It's Nihiri from War of the Spark, I believe.
This.
You
It
cast
was like,
portent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So brainstorm and then cast portent.
Okay, so this guy
it was
goes.
one that I
Oh yeah, because when I cast
Yeah.
spell too, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I would have been able to catch the rest
And then
of
I
my
will
hand.
pass turn, doing the portent trigger on the step.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I draw the card, I'll make 3 anecdotes. So I miracle this for 3 of
And
this.
holy
this
heat
guy gets this counter.
resolves. Okay. Nice.
So these guys are 4/4s.
Nice.
But it's your turn.
Losing to Roland is better than winning against someone else. That's true.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 2 for Rabid Bite.
Fiscal Cliff reminding me that the YouTube people are going to be really upset that I've missed the life totals. Yeah, I'm aware. Ooh, here's Painter. Let's see if this resolves. Life totals will be irrelevant if this combo goes off.
Went back to anyway. And then next time I started getting the best back. And I was like,
I
oh,
mean,
this is
yeah,
great. I
Damage
can't push it.
equal to his card.
It's not even because of
So he
unholy.
gets the counter.
That's shadow stuff.
That's how it was good against Titan.
Okay, yeah. So who's it fighting?
I'll have
Or
it.
fights or deals
You
damage?
guys ever
Deals
rip your
damage.
hand off and then on
So
turn
deals
3 they go,
4.
here's an
Yeah.
8/8 for 1 minute.
So I'll just have
Yeah, resolve.
5
Everything
to
is
one of your
black.
guys,
Okay.
and then you
Move to
take
combat.
1
This is a 6/6.
point here
Also,
to
they
help
run your main board
Six,
drop
six,
down.
attack you.
This has trample.
Oh, trample's only in combat.
Only in combat?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You run Tyrant.
Okay. Second main, I will attempt to
Then,
grind you up.
On the stack.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then I'm gonna.
Petty theft.
Okay. Returns to my hand.
Actually.
Alright, 2.
Hmm?
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
top
then
two.
I'll start.
If they show a
attacking
color
with-
repeat, they don't
You
take
know
it.
that this has 4 damage on it.
nothing is black anymore.
Oh, no,
Nothing
it
is
doesn't.
black anymore.
It doesn't.
Right ahead.
Yeah.
Nope, you're good.
My turn?
You're good.
Okay, so I'll
So
swing
1,
with
2,
that.
3, 4. Is it 4/4 now?
Okay, and then I'm
turns.
going to
That's the
cast.
7 I was going to draw.
My turn?
At that, I'm gonna pay 1, 2 green mana for 2 Arbor Armaments.
+1/+1 on.
Yeah, so this is a plus.
So it's +2 each turn.
Yeah, plus 2 each time. And then this needs to have a counter because it's +2 from this, and then these are spells.
I'm assuming John is at like 5 or something because an attack came in last turn and I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, the Delvers likely would have killed Eddie, but the creatures on Eddie's side were just such a faster clock.
I'll bomb myself.
So the way that this works is that you targeted this with this.
Yeah.
Then
Crack.
this has no counters, and you have to choose which legend you're
Oh,
gonna
you're
use.
okay.
So this goes to the graveyard. Then you're
This is
casting
yours. So
the
now I'm
triggers
casting-
on the staff there. But my white's going to trigger it. I'm targeting that. I'm casting this on
Sacrifice. Not this. Drop drop.
Right.
Sacrificing.
I'm going to dramatic ending the enchant.
Okay.
So just exile.
Beat the attack.
Exile the enchantment?
Yes.
Okay. So then this goes onto the.
Yep.
I think we're going to see a Murktide.
And then I will pass turn.
I don't know if this is relevant though, unless
Okay.
John
Giant
has a
Murktide.
counter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thinking.
John's at 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another acidic slime. This goes up.
Go ahead. I'll keep draw.
Target on the acidic side.
It does have a draw and upkeep. Drew off the bauble. Here's the Painter. Here's a Caracas. And Eddie wins game
Yeah,
1.
there's one point.
Yeah.
So that on the stack.
Maybe I should have just kept attacking you.
It's possible, but then I might have been able to just swing in.
2.
I don't know.
Yeah, that what is? I don't even know what card this is. But
Okay. Eddie gets game 1. 64% favored for Eddie, said chat in the prediction poll. And thanks for the help on life totals, everybody. I'll try my best to stay on top of them this game. We are in round 3. of 6. We had a very small turnout at the LGS this week. There's been some bad weather in New York City, and I think that combined with still some Omicron floating around, people are avoiding events for now, but yeah.
I'll take one. That's not true.
Delver attacks and a bolt on
Yeah, okay.
Mother of Runes. Cosmic Oil says hashtag plumber represent. Yeah.
Give someone a heart attack. Play it like that. Loose play. Just kidding. Okay.
Both players wearing outfits that match their decks.
Where's the side? Yeah. Counter?
All right, here's Urza Saga for Eddie.
Ingenious Smith.
Okay. And Ingenious Smith is the play. I don't know. I don't think my outfit ever matches my Magic decks, but force pitching force on Ingenious Smith. That was aggressive.
You've done a lot of damage to yourself. Now we're even.
So you know, you look at a new 7, and then if you want to keep it, one of them on the bottom. And then if you want to mulligan again,
A huge. Oh, so this is a big thing that happened. A story I got to tell here. Huge thing that happened at the LGS during this event that we're watching right now. Force of Phil claims that abilities have no color. And a huge fight broke out. People were screaming at each other from across the room in all directions. Do abilities have color, chat? Nobody knows to this day. Ancient Den. Nobody knows. Brainstorm, Surveil trigger. Puts a Murktide in the yard, it looks like. MTG banding in our Discord brought up an interesting point. If what was the damn, I forgot. Let's see if I could find this quickly. I'll have to look it up later. Scrolling forever. Former Hype Train conductor, Turn Zero Game says Phil is correct. Perfy says if ability in the middle of the woods triggers and no one's around to catch it, does it happen? No. The answer is no. Not legally. Side owner says abilities are like the stack. Players don't understand either of them. Yes. That's true. Do any of us really understand what's going on? Not really, right? This game is too complicated. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Brainstorm 2 Surveils. I like that. I like the little move that John does when there's 2 Surveils. Turn Zero Game skeptical of the tokens being used here. Yeah. So after this event, Eddie was actually arrested by the police for using these proxies. And the Wizards of the Coast has suspended our LGS as a event host.
Did you know that originally Magic the Gathering
3 types in here.
was supposed to be like a side game for Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Did you know also before that?
No, I'm actually not sure.
Did you also know before that it was like a weird game with robots?
Robots that was meant to be played in between other games.
Yeah, big thing.
Okay.
Side game.
Kevin was there when we got
Okay,
together.
1, 2,
And then you
3.
try it as like a side game in between like things.
Ponder? Okay.
There's actually,
Trigger.
there's actually
Got it.
He was there when Wizards of the Coast was founded. He was standing
The
there.
wizard from the coast.
He was there when they were done. Literal
Force of Phil says, I vote for Pokemon cards to be accepted as MTG tokens. Unfortunately, Force of Phil, that can't be the case. That would be illegal. We have rules in the DCI. Attacking for 4.
Yeah, coming in.
Then I will attack. I will attack you for 4.
Okay. Zero for turn. Counter.
No, did I get you for 4?
Okay.
But you actually just know, but
Oh, sorry.
I sent out messenger.
Ancient
You're gonna
Death.
enjoy it.
Time, baby.
Yeah, when we go
Retro
into,
Fit.
like,
Yep. These are 6
we
6s.
go into like
Sure.
how it started when you got the idea to play it and everything. And there's cursing, so don't play it. Also copyright stuff. But I think you might enjoy it. There's a lot of fun stuff. Like, from what I remember, like it was supposed to be like this weird convoluted like game with robots and stuff, and then people were like, "We're not buying this card."
Yeah, you got it.
Huh?
You got it. I can't make any flyers.
Alright, game 3?
Let me think. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't stay on top of life totals there. I guess Eddie was lower than I thought. Whoops. It's really hard to keep track. Okay, going to game 3. Moseby, thanks for the follow. Sorry I missed you. Welcome. Former Hype Train conductor Cosmic Coil says the DCI lobby is very strong in Congress. You'll have to take it up with them. That's true. 100% fact. Perfy says, chat, can any of you explain the interaction of Saga plus Thespian stage and then was banned by the moderators? Former Hype Train conductor Turn Zero Games says, explain it or tell you how to do it. Yeah. There's a lot going on there. It was layers all along. Yes. Nobody actually knows how that works. There's not a single person. Keith Masterflex is here and says Bosch and Roll did a good video on some of these interactions in Legacy. Nice. Definitely check that out. All right, we will try to keep track of life totals very closely here.
I don't know.
Ancient then.
well,
As percent. Pass turn.
You too.
Cards in hand.
King 2.
4.
I think I've been pretty lucky to use your hand.
Okay. Oh, shuck in that Steam. You know you wanna.
This is Delver Death Shadow.
That is just Death Shadow.
You just take out these and
Yeah.
more shots.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's
Cheap
playable.
Delver. How much does Death Shadow cost now?
No clue. I kind of want to play it.
It's really popular in Modern.
You just can't support that.
Draw a card.
Yeah, we'll try that one.
Okay.
And ask John about
Pass turn.
what it looks like just to have it automatic clearing and like attaching a lot to the
Are
pressure.
you keeping?
Cards in hand.
No ban?
Draw.
You play banning features, doesn't ban.
I got him all. His hand was so close.
Yeah, turn zero game. I was being a little too silly before. Turn zero games has it right. When you copy a saga, it starts at 0 and then starts gaining saga lore counters or whatever as the turns go by. Then if you copy another land, it will keep the lore counters, but it's not a saga anymore. Okay, so Ingenious Smith here. And if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong on this, the stage that once was an Urza Saga and now has lore counters, but now copied something else, still can create constructs if it has 2 counters. Am I right on that? Or am I thinking of something else? Strass Daddy, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Strass Daddy says, hello, NY peeps. Hell yeah. Jide Hem, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Okay, everybody in chat says I'm right, so I'm right. It is a wacky rules interaction, though. It really is. Okay, so here's Ingenious Smith again. Yeah, we have DJ Rogue says chat is judge. We have several level 9 judges in chat. We have like 13 of them. Dave Kaplan, thank you for another gift sub. 27 gift subs on the channel for Dave Kaplan, climbing the all-time leaderboard and now at number 9. Thank you, Dave. Yes, that's true. Our YouTube commenters, many of them are level 12 judges, actually. Swords to Plowshares. I like that, Swords to Plowshares. On Murktide, I'm assuming.
Cold Snap theme decks.
Nice.
There you go.
Shit, we're in Cold Snap, do Modern Legal.
So,
All right, I'll gain 4.
Okay.
4. This will go here, and then Surveil.
And this dies.
I'm gonna put this in the graveyard.
Okay.
Then that dies. Yeah.
Okay. And you may go.
Okay. Expressive information.
You got it. Survey.
Well, in response to that coming down.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
Does not look like... Oh, wait, no, John does have Delirium. Yeah, can I just say, Neon Dynasty is looking awesome. Am I right on that? Neon Dynasty looks outstanding. This set looks so fun.
What a red.
Okay. Attempt to move to combat?
Because you want to just combo.
2 cards. Sure.
Two cards in hand.
3.
2 cards.
Okay. No, 3. Oh no, 2.
power.
Okay.
Because I didn't attack for 2.
Back in the day, was
Okay. Portable Whole Dragon's Rage Channeler.
that's the only card selection.
And then I play Slug, and then you play
Like, then you should
Trigger.
I
Sure.
played the one, two, again.
And your Servant.
Okay, that one number 2 with this the
Nice.
circle, right?
Look at the top of your
Mm-hmm.
range.
No.
I didn't hear a color get named.
40, 30, 20.
This used to block Ragavan. Now it only blocks unflipped to Delver.
You guys owe me a pack, I'm just getting through.
You have no cards in hand?
Don't have to wait.
Make another one.
I'm gonna bolt this.
This? Bolt.
Take for one.
Take one.
Okay.
I would,
Drop a turn.
Seems like the players knew what color it was, so whatever.
Oh, no, it's stick.
Oh, right, yeah. Good night, guys.
Tap for 3?
No blocks.
Okay. Pass.
Wait, this is broke. Log on stick.
Trade?
That's
yeah.
a powerful interaction right there.
Yeah.
So I'm
gonna fetch.
Okay, in response to the fetch, I will sword still.
Sure. One.
Yo, if you can play lurker, yeah, get into it. We'll all collectively make the acceptance statement.
One day I gotta release this video. There's a video of me and my brother where we're like, I think I have life totals right, but I'm not sure. It's a bit hard to follow.
Yeah, you can just keep searching.
That's a 6 out of 4. Nice.
Got it.
This card is not
Okay. I'll draw for turn.
Really powerful, but
in standard at the time. They made you play a Home card, and that's the one that I picked. Or
I think this is okay.
That's not very
I'll melt out for one.
Okay.
But yeah, we lost our
Ouch.
Will be released at a later time.
Meltdown is.
Is Delirium enabled?
Oof.
I would assume instant sorcery land creature. Yep.
We needed a meltdown for snow, everybody. That's one of Wizards of the Coast's biggest mistakes of all time.
I'll bolt here.
Astrolabe did nothing wrong.
I'll put this in the yard.
Okay.
Find a new one? Yeah. Well,
That's
that's
two.
cool.
Take for 3.
Take 3.
Stick bro?
Drop a turn. Here's a Saga.
Nice.
Counter.
You don't
Every time.
Pass.
15.
That's one. Is it one or two? It's two.
Oh no, no,
Right?
Ponder?
You have no
Okay.
number, so we don't-
Okay.
You haven't played
Force of Will.
What would you unban, Sooster? Snow meltdown, exactly.
Sure.
Mana drain in the blue suit deck. You think it's like bad at first?
Block one.
Sure.
Take 3.
3.
Searching my library.
Excellent.
Okay. Drop a turn.
And one of these is not something, so correct?
As percent, no, I know this. Good games.
Games.